Hey you guys, it's Melanie. We are here tonight making our steak and cauliflower skillet. This was one of our taste buds recipes from this month actually. I'm excited to try it. It's got some sirloin steak and some good veggies. So if you're looking to bump up your vegetables in a fun way, this is a good way to do it. And it's also using our crushed peppercorn and garlic rub, which I'm really excited about this too. And you know, someone asked me this week, what's the difference between our spices and just buying some at the store? And most of our spices, we do have some individual spices, but most of them are blends and rubs. So it's gonna have everything you need in the one seasoning versus having to buy all the different ingredients from the store. Plus you're getting the Pampered Chef quality and recipes and me as a resource as well. So, but I'm really excited. I have never tried this one, so it's gonna be really good on steak, I think. So I've got about a pound of sirloin steak already cubed up. I cubed it up with my Santoku knife there. And I am just going to put 1 tablespoon of rub on top of that. Oh, it already smells good. I haven't even started cooking it yet. And I'm just gonna do it right here on my cutting mat instead of putting it in another bowl and dirtying that up. And I have my my 12-inch stainless non-stick over here preheating on medium-high heat. So I am just going to toss this a little bit and then dump it right in there. And then I'm gonna move it around to get the seasoning mixed up and put it right into a nice flat layer, single layer, evenly spaced out, and we're gonna let that cook undisturbed for. All right, guys, we had some camera difficulty, so I'll go back and kind of cover what we missed. But our steak cooked for about 2 minutes, and I flipped it around, and I'm gonna let it cook for another minute or so. I'm cooking this in our stainless non-stick pan. This is a 12-inch. I love it. It's huge. But also, I love that it lets just enough of the stainless steel shine through. You can see it's getting a great sear, but it's going to rinse out, and I'm going to be able to toss it in the dishwasher. This stainless non-stick cookware is really my favorite, I think, of all of our cookwares because it's just so easy to use and so easy to clean. So I've got enough of that steak. I've got it cooked in. I'm going to move it over here into my bowl. Pick it up and dump it. I'm going to add another tablespoon of oil into the pan. And I'm going to come over here and add our mushrooms. You guys missed this. This is where my camera went out, but I used my quick slice to slice up this whole thing of mushrooms. The pre-sliced mushrooms were 50 cents more for the whole package, and I wasn't going to pay that. So super easy to quick slice them up with a quick slice. Drop them down in here. And also, when you're cooking with mushrooms, you want to make sure that you don't rinse them to clean them, because rinsing them is going to make them chewy. So you just want to take a damp paper towel and wipe off the tops to get off any excess dirt. So we're just going to toss these around here for 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm going to scrape the bottom of the pan a little bit like that to remove the brown bits. And that's going to give these mushrooms some great flavor. And they're going to have, the longer they sit in there, they're going to release some moisture that's going to help that come up. So while those are cooking a little bit, I'm going to come over here and cut up my cauliflower into florets, and we'll be back here in just a few to finish up, get all this added in. Okay, there you can see my mushrooms are nice and browned up, so I am just going to add in this cauliflower with a half a cup of broth, and I'm just actually using chicken broth because I don't want to open up a thing of beef broth and then have chicken broth open. And 2 teaspoons of our rub. And I'm just gonna again scrape the bottom of the pan to get up some of those brown bits and let this cook for about 10 minutes. So my cauliflower, so the juices are gone and my cauliflower is starting to brown up. All right, we got our cauliflower all cooked down. Our broth, you can see, has all evaporated. So we are going to add in our steak and any juices that are in there back into the pan. You definitely want those juices because those are just flavor. And now I'm going to take our spinach and add that back in, just like a handful at a time. Wait until it wilts down a little bit. If you add it all in at the same time, it's going to be too much and spilling out of your pan. And I just used baby spinach, so I didn't have to chop it all up, but certainly if you have big spinach, you can just give that a few slices, run your knife through it. There's a dog that laid down behind my feet. Do you think you're going to get some steak, Rocky?
Trying to trip you.
He is. It smells so good, you guys. I wish you could smell it. It's garlic peppercorn. It smells amazing. I was thinking it would have been good to make this in the wok, and then I wouldn't be worried about it spilling everywhere. Have all the same benefits of the stainless non-stick. So this dinner was a little bit more hands-on than some of the ones I've done recently, but I think it's going to be worth it. And look at all those vegetables that we're going to be getting tonight. Alright, I think that is all good and melted. I'm going to turn off my pan, pull this off the heat, and to serve it up, I'm just going to slide this right on here. And you guys, the nutritional information is here on this little card. And this, for a quarter of this, which I may have gone a little bit over, is only 360 calories. So if you're trying to watch your calories right now, this is a great meal for that. I'm just going to top it with a little bit of our green onions, and then dinner's served.